gone. Hey, hello. Right, hang on, let me just move off my volume. Because that music might be a bit on the loud side. Oh, that is a bit loud. It's a bit loud for me, I don't know about you guys, but it's for me. How are we doing? Oh, my neck, my collar looks a bit wide open. Hang on, shall I do that? No, not going to do that. How are we doing? We alright, we're good. Give a few minutes for people to join in. And who we got? Roy Boy, hello mates. Hig is in the house. Hello, Claire Boy. I didn't think you'd be on, Claire, to be honest with you, mate, because of your date night and all. Hubby's got his priorities, though, I tell you. And you watch out things you're searching for on that YouTube, on that Google, you know. Auntie Jay's in the house. Hello, Wonky's in, Christine's in, Robbo's in. Someone's missing. Where is she? Where's Gaynor? Where's Gaynor? Gaynor, where are you? Well, somebody just... Hey, you know why my shirt's unbuttoned, John? Because if I fasten it, it's an old shirt if I fasten it. I've got a proper fat neck.
A bit stockier than he was when we bought that shirt.
I'm a little bit echoey, am I right? It could be because I've got a mic here and a mic there. Two mics set up. So let's just try...
Right, I'll mute mine. Is that better or worse?
Is it an eye appointment?
Because I've got a condenser mic over there on the Chromebook on Rebecca's laptop, but it's a bit further away than the one in this one. Is that better or worse? Let me know, guys. I've muted one. Let's see what we get. Come on, guys. Any improvement? I mean, me and Nora could just talk quietly. And, you know.
We're trying to address the
right, so now I'm sounding far away.
the echo, weren't we, from my mic from before?
We are. Right, let me try them.
I'll turn that one off and this one back on.
Oh,
So can you hear Rebecca?
well, it's on phone, isn't it?
Seems to come through alright on my levels. Because we're trying a new mic, because the other mic's gone a bit dodgy, it's far too echoey.
Yeah, it's got that kind of karaoke sound to it.
Yeah, sound fab, Bex. Can't Sarah. Sarah Higgies. Oh, thanks. Right, it's off. I've disabled that. I've just muted it, so it's fine. So there's no output on it now. The switch on the side alters the condenser, which side the condenser mic picks up on.
Oh, right.
It's weird.
Okay.
If you unplug that, it's certainly on.
Nobody knows what the number. There's plenty of stuff that does not do.
Rich sounds good and Rebecca's muted. Mrs. H sounds like she's in a cupboard.
I'm in a cupboard. Oh dear me.
Microphone setups are a pain in the ass, I tell you guys. It really
You
is.
found out a secret, you couldn't be in a cupboard.
Yeah. What's the... I don't know. Let's... Are you guys alright with that? Are you happy someone that you're in a cupboard? Speak up a bit, maybe.
I'll be yelling in the cupboard.
Yeah. Right. Okay. How are we all? Are we all good? We're down, we're left or right? We've got 13 in, so I think we're going to be good to go in a minute. Do you, Rebecca? You think we're good to go? Right. Are we good? We're all good. We're up, we're down, we're left or right? We ain't got ill. We can't get ill, can we? We don't say the C word in here. Do we? We don't say the C word, so no one's ill. We've said hello to people. What we're doing now, Beck? Saying thanks to anyone.
Let's say thank you to some dads. Father's Day tomorrow.
Aye.
There's got to be a whole bunch of dads trying to keep their shit together if they got down.
Absolutely.
So let's say there's some hard working and stressed out now.
Hello, Gaynor. You finally joined. Hello, Gaynor. How you doing? How you feeling? Are you feeling better now? Good. I'm glad you managed to get better and play last week's quiz. You didn't finish that, did you? Yeah, it's played last week. Yeah, and we've got to give him a special shout out today for Darren. His mum's not very well, It's not the C word, as far as we know. But his mum's not very well, so he's not playing tonight. So all our good thoughts to go to Darren's mum.
Get well soon, Denise.
All good thoughts to Darren's mum, Denise. All good thoughts for Denise, because she's a lovely, lovely lady. Honest to God, she's 4 foot and a peanut, isn't she?
She is. She's tiny, but she makes up for it in hospitality.
Absolutely. Every time you go, even if it's 5 minutes, she offers you a cup of tea and a sandwich. She's great. Anyway, right. Shall we do my beverages? What you got for your beverage, Bex?
Decaf tea.
Decaf tea for Becky. I've got a juice. And I've got a piston head full amber lager, which I'm not going to pour out because there you go, you can see that. Can't be bothered, to be fair. So I'm going to drink it from the tin. So we will. I will certainly do that, John. I'll throw him a message later on. I'll give him the link to this to watch back as well, or something with his mum, and he'll see all the chat come up on the screen anyway. Oh, that's a very good lager.
Tasting notes.
Dry hopped with Citra and Cascade. Apparently. But it says in it, tasted notes. It's a dark, full-bodied brew, dry hopped with Citra and Cascade hops to offer a spicy citrus edge.
Very good.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
6%, you're over steady.
So I might have one of these. Oh dear, my God. So what we're doing then, John's ordering a Chinese after the quiz, good shout. Blueberry gin with clementine for Claire Mitchell, but she's finished. She had said what to have next. I think you should have some more of that blueberry gin, that sounds quite nice, doesn't it? I mean, if I was... Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what snacks Robbo's got.
Yeah, John. What's your snackage for tonight there, pal? Anything good?
I want to see this snack drawer again.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Right, shall we do the basic rules and regs? Basic rules and regs. Right, be polite in chat. Be polite in chat. There are a couple of admins, John and Bex, both admins as well in the chat. So anyone who gets unruly or rambunctious will gets the boot. Excuse me. If you're not a member of the Born Group of Original Bars, why not? Join there's a link below. So join below. And the music again is Harmony the Hunter by Chance Bikers, because it's a brilliant. And I got permission from Darren to use it, so yeah, good to use it. Yeah, don't Google, you're only cheating. I'll go through the rules in a minute with you anyway, properly, can't wait, but let's switch to the questions, shall we? John's got Yorkie, Starbar, salted cashew, salted pistachios, and Starburst. That's that. What? Again is having a daiquiri. Good to see. Right, how to play, dead easy. Put your answers in a pen and piece of paper or in the comments below. It is only just below still, isn't it now? They'll move the comments up the page. It's weird. Comments over there, I think, or over there. I think over there, actually. Yeah. So, but if you put your answers in the chat, people can see them. So
most people seem to be sticking still.
Pen and paper.
And then, like, when we get to the answers bit,
yeah, that seems to work actually, doesn't it? Yeah. And if you're able to reuse paper from last week, even better, because recycling is good for it's really good for the planet of ours. 20 questions plus a bonus round. Bonus round this week is Rebecca's baby, so she's going to guide you through it this week. Although she won't be on camera, I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Yeah, well, no, I'll look like
I'll just see it, yeah. So she won't be on camera, but she will talk you through the bonus round. It's a really good one as well. She devised this, so if you know Rebecca, you might get an idea.
It's very different, isn't it?
It's a different one's what we normally do. At the end of the quiz, stick your answer, throw your comments, how many you got below. Jana's only allowed to put her answers in the chat. Well said, John. Well said, mate. Well said. So yeah, have more daiquiris just to make it easier on everyone else. Yeah. At the end of the quiz, put your score in the bottom, how many you did, many you got, and whoever's got the most points at the end wins. Pretty dead easy, isn't it, really? There will be a tiebreaker if we need it. If we don't, we'll do it anyway because it's a bit of a laugh. Won't count on your points, but hey ho, let's go. Shall we make a start then, guys? Shall we start? Are we ready? Ignore that little grey bar at the bottom because that's my PowerPoint. And we need to go now. Even though Michelle win one last week. Not easy to say. She's actually second. Because Gaynor got over a migraine. She messaged me this morning. She only got 26 points yesterday.
She don't get the picture then.
She didn't. No.
She did it on the day.
So even though you won, Michelle. Sorry, mate.
No.
Is Michelle in? Actually, is Michelle playing?
Mhm.
I don't know if Michelle's playing. Oh yeah, she is. Oh yeah, she is in. She's had a kebab and she's got a cold beer and she's on it. Right, Michelle, you got to get your revenge now. There is only 1 point in it at the top at the minute, but again, all to play for at the minute. So we've only played one, haven't we? So even though you won, Michelle, you're actually second now. Sorry, mate, because Gaynor caught up during the week. Absolutely. I don't know if I apologise there, guys. Joe Gillett Smith coming up third. Dawn and Martin the Wonkies in fourth. Bit of doing there. Claire down in fifth. Claire Mitchell in fifth. Alistair with a hard spell surname and Christine in sixth. Joint sixth for my Auntie Joyce. Roy Boy in P9. Getting one over on Darren. I like it, pal. I like it. And John Robbo bringing up the top 10 with 16. You struggled last week, mate, didn't you? You know why? Because you didn't have enough chocolate. You were mostly Starburst, weren't you, last week? But you're on it. The task this week, guys, basically, is Gaynor. She might run away with this again. And we can't have that, can we, guys? So, everyone can answer these except for Gaynor. Or she's not allowed to take part in the bonus round.
No.
Nah, you're kidding. You know what, Gaynor? You do what you do, you, mate. And if you win again, you win again. It's one of those things, isn't it? But you are our reigning queen. Right, guys. I've got something to say. Have you got your pens, your pencils, your rulers, your rubbers, your protractors? Again, we haven't done a maths question.
No.
Every week I always forget about, angles and a protractor question. Why do I do that? I always forget to do one. Anyway, and have you got your drinks at the ready, guys? Shall we go with question number 1? By the way, theme this week, dads and the summer solstice. Should have told you this, shouldn't I, the other day? Dads and the solstice. So, dads and the solstice.
Are we doing interpretive dance now? Can we do all the questions are interpretive dance?
No, because I don't know what I'm going to do. And that sounded very manly. Right, okay. Alrighty, question number 1. Bam! Dame Vera Lynn, R.I.P., died early this week, aged 103. Bloody good innings, that is, for a cricketer. Can you tell me the name of the first solo record released back in 1936? Dame Vera Lynn died this week, aged 103. Can you tell me the name of her first solo record released in 1936? Now, I found this out because I read the BBC News article about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, shortly after she died, I read her over it. Because, something to do when you're at work. Instead of work, yes. You get the obit and you have a look at that, don't you? So, Dame Vera Lynn, bless her heart. She was a fantastic singer, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Beautiful woman as well. You can see why they called her the Force's sweetheart. I can see why the soldiers liked her. Search for Dragon Mike settings to find out which switch to put it on so it only goes wrong. And only activates one way.
I wouldn't worry about it.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. There we are then. Shall we go to question 2 or shall we give you another 30 seconds on that one? No Googling. Or reading BBC News. I really want to know the camera. Or reading BBC News. You know what our most famous song is probably? I'd say it's has to be Will Me Again, that's probably, isn't it? I think. Yeah. Okay, Chelsea White Christmas Girl, I didn't seem to love them. Yes. Question 2. What is the term? What term is given to forwarding a message on Twitter? What term is given to forwarding a message on Twitter? Not all about the solstice and dads. Some are.
So you're only asking the first 2 questions got nothing to do with the solstice or dads.
Wait, I can get this one back. Some dads might like Dame Vera, and somebody might tweet about it and the solstice.
Okay.
What term is given to forwarding a message on Twitter? As an active Twitter user, at Rich Hales, if you want to follow. I do tweet the quiz on there as well. But I don't stream on there, I just stream on the YouTube. I don't even stream on Twitch, to be honest with you. That's what this software is designed for, though, Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's designed for Twitch, but it can do YouTube as well. That chat up there is actually Twitch.
Alright.
It's how it looks on Twitch. That's actually called the Twitch
Okay.
box. Question 3. It's a good job she sat there, because I'm in striking distance, I tell you. Question 3. Who is Emilio Estevez's famous dad? Who is Emilio Estevez's famous dad?
Finally, a dad question. Like, Socrates.
I guess it's still in there from earlier on today, though.
It's an insulated cup.
I know, right?
The magic of physics.
Emilio Estevez's dad.
Mr. Estevez.
Yeah? Or is it?
Or
Could be the milkman. I actually uncovered a lot of fascinating stuff about their family today. Reading that. Yeah, I'll discuss it in the answers with you properly, but yeah.
Alright, well, keep yourself.
They're quite an interesting family.
I'm not sure we give it away, you know.
No.
Last week you managed to make it a full question without giving it away.
Almost. Oh, did I give one away?
I don't think you did all 3.
Can't remember now. Question 4. Peter Griffin is the comically ne'er-do-well father in which animated sitcom? Peter Griffin is the comically ne'er-do-well father in which animated sitcom? Dead funny. Dead funny. Now, Tom Brady's in an episode of that.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's in it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yes, very, very funny.
Alright, well, say no more. Because you know what you like to give it away.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I need to undo this button. This shirt's a bit small now. Fat neck.
Chunky.
Don't care. Jenna's not old enough to remember Dame Vera Lynn. I didn't think you're old enough to remember Techno Gainer, to be honest with you. I had you down as at least 21. Question 5 then. Question 5. Mr. Bennett is the father in which Jane Austen novel? No, first name. Never mentioned it. No. Didn't mention it. I'm going to go with Gordon. Gordon Bennett.
Oh God! Like, you get a pass on dad joke just because it's like birthday weekend.
Yeah.
But trust me,
Gordon's alive.
when I say you'll pay at some point.
Yeah, probably Monday morning when at 2 o'clock Monday morning when Thea wakes up for a cuddle. Like, Rich, go wake her up. Go cuddle her.
She just wants to spend quality time with you.
Yeah. You know what, again, I'll enjoy that daiquiri too. Thank you very much. Bring me daiquiri next week. It comes up on the chat. I like having your messages appear on the screen, by the way. I just think it just makes it a little bit more. So if anybody watches back, they can see what we're talking about. It's Auntie Joyce's favourite. She needs to watch it again. See, I wouldn't have had you
Let's do the-
down as a big fan of gory, violent horror movies. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Question 6. Now, back to Formula 1. There have only been 2 sons to follow in their father's footsteps and win the Formula 1 World Championship. Name either duo. We want father and son for a point. What?
There's too many apostrophes now.
There is on fathers. Fathers.
Yeah, that's not grammar.
I don't know. I think it might have autocorrect. I don't know.
How did you get too many apostrophes?
I have no idea. Ignore the second apostrophe on fathers. Ignore the apostrophes on fathers. There have only been 2 sons to follow in their father's footsteps and win the Formula 1 World Championship. Name either duo. And if you know the years of their championships,
Good for you.
good for you, but there's no bonus points on it. So we need both for a full point. If you get one, are we giving them half for one of the one half?
No.
No, you got to name them both. There you go. The boss has spoken. I'm just the quiz master. She's the actual brains of the outfit. So, 2 sons to follow in their father's footsteps and win the Formula 1 World Championship. Which starts in a couple of weeks. Name either duo. Austrian Grand Prix coming up. It's very, very fast. And the Austrian Grand Prix after that again as well. And then Hungary, then Britain twice.
Alright,
I know. Sarah's finished her wine. She's now an elderflower cordial, and Joyce has read the books as well. Big fan of Stephen King. Bonus point for both sets. No, she's saying no. She's checking her head. No, I'm afraid. Question 7. Spoiler alert. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. I know, right? But what was his name before he turned to the dark side? Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, but what was his name before he joined the dark side of the Force? One of my favourite characters of all time. Okay. Gordon's alive! Oh wait, it's Brian Blessed, isn't it? Christine is saying a point each, surely. No, I'm sorry, Christine, just one for the duo. You have to get the duo, I'm afraid. So, any Star Wars fans in the house apart from myself? And Rebecca, she's a Star Wars fan as well. We the rewatch is continuing. We have just watched episode 4 on New Hope. We're going to go into The Empire Strikes Back very, very soon, which is possibly the best one. I think the best Star Wars movie is Empire Strikes Back. So, thank heavens for teenage Star Wars fans. You know, only 3 people knew about that. That it was going to be his father. That it was going to be Vader.
I mean, a lot of people might know now.
Yeah, but when the day it was filmed, only George Lucas, the David Prowse, and Mark Hamill knew.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So even people on the set were like, as was I. Like, there, and I had to reach my inhaler because I've got asthma. Question 8. We've done the song lyrics again. We've done it again. So we put the chorus of a famous 1980s pop song through Google Translate several times in other languages and back to English. What song is it? Won't you tell me if I have a problem? Not his father's words, I was asleep. Don't laugh. But I also found that the baby didn't care for me. Childcare. It's brilliant, that one. That's really good. Won't you tell me if I have a problem? Not his father's words, I was asleep, but I also found that the baby didn't care for me. Childcare. What song's that? Good luck with this one, because I was very sneaky with the translation. Because it's in keeping with the theme, definitely. Now,
Somebody took this little thing.
No, I'm just reading the comments. John concurs on Empire Strikes Back. Not often a sequel improves it. The Godfather 2 is a better sequel. The Godfather Part 2 was the first sequel to win an Oscar.
Is it?
Quiz question. Should have put that in there. Couldn't
Oh.
I? It won the best act.
Look at you.
It won Best Picture.
Too interested.
No, it's not. Someone said something about the new Joe Gillett Smith. For some reason, it's retracted on here, but it shows up on the screen. New McLaren 0 to 260 seconds. Absolutely, they are geniuses at McLaren, and they're using Mercedes engines again for next season in the Formula One. And I think they produce their own engines for the road cars. So why they don't do Formula One engines is beyond me. But hey ho, let's go. So, 6 seconds. Oh, bloody hell! Is that the Senna, or is that another one? Because I've not seen that. Anyway, let's go to question 9. Won't you tell me if I have a problem? Not his father's words. I was asleep, but I also found the baby didn't care for me. Childcare. Question 9. What is the name of the group appointed to advise the monarch on political matters? What is the name of the group appointed to advise the monarch on political matters? There we go. John just bought F1 2019. Now, I recommend you find a car setup site, John, and don't do Monaco. I bought one of the older F1 games for my PlayStation, and F1 2017 it was, and I found the car setups very, very, very intensive. You can tweak everything; it's fantastic. But if you're playing with the controller, the Monaco Grand Prix is so difficult. You cannot get enough turn. You need a steering wheel for that race. Absolutely do. I'm astounded if anyone can play it with a controller. My old granddad, this is Joe. Darth Vader was called Aunt Ada. Oh dear. That's Jeff Vader, that is. The idea is that sketch. Were you thinking that? You know who I am. No, do you know who I am? It's Jeff Vader, that is. I'll post this on boards at some point, or on my Facebook if you're my friend on Facebook. It's one of the funniest sketches. You're going to find it and stick it in the chat. Jump from dirt rally into circuit racing. You know what? Circuit racing's got a big place in my heart. I've watched it for a lot of years. I didn't really watch rally, although I like playing the rally games. But the favourite one to go and watch is drag racing. As you can see, the start of the race, the end of the race, in one, it's straight. And honest to God, you haven't lived until you've seen and felt top fuel drags to go 300 miles an hour. It's something, isn't it? All your insides just rattle as the car leaves the line. It's unbelievable. A car on full hit, top fuel dragster, full hit, bang. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, they're not racing this season because of the COVID, but, it's one of the best places to go in the Santa Fe Raceway.
You're missing it, though.
I am. I miss drag racing, and I miss watching it because it's just one of them sports where it's just ridiculous numbers. Like, say, 300 miles an hour in 3 seconds. It's just ridiculous. Question 10. Which ice cream dessert shares its name with a short pair of trousers? Which ice cream dessert shares part of its name, with a pair of short trousers?
Where's this song related to Waldorf?
I'm a dad and I fucking love them. Does that answer your question?
Alright,
Fair enough. Pole position in arcades, yes. Outrun, yes. Outrun was just re-released for Nintendo Switch. Last year, I think, or earlier on this year. Dead good. Which ice cream dessert shares part of its name with a pair of short trousers? Not much else to say about that one, is there really? Apart from,
you can't even talk around it because of your way.
Yeah. I mean, who thought of that question?
You.
Oh yeah. Actually, no, I got it from a quiz book.
You got your quiz book.
I got it from my quiz book. I've got a quiz book, guys. Yeah, that's where I got these from. Yeah, that's where I get it from. Oh dear, how's the baby? How's Miss Thea? Is she looking all right?
She's looking fine.
Yeah. Question 11. Now we're going on to the solstice questions. In places above the Arctic Circle, for example, Iceland, we talked about that before.
Alright.
The sun never sets below the horizon on the summer solstice. What is this phenomenon known as? In places above the Arctic Circle, Iceland, for example, the sun never sets below the horizon during the summer solstice. What is this phenomenon known as? And Grandma Joyce used to have one at Tophams in Bread. Damn right she did. Damn right she did. And
I don't think it's just on the solstice. I think it's like a few days.
I think it's a few days. I don't think it's not just a solstice. There are a few days. It's quite a long period. But I think yeah, idling whale watching. Yeah, I'd love to do that, wouldn't you? Go whale watching at midnight. Oh, spectacular. Yes, spectacular. And Grandma, yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't imagine. Like, I mean, they talk about winter solstice. You know, it's the polar opposite. Well, where the sun doesn't come up. Hey, total opposite, where the sun doesn't come up at all in some places like Iceland. Or so. He's got a text from Ben. He's going to join us in 15 minutes. He's got to go to shop first. Unfortunately, we're halfway through. He's going to miss the quiz entirely, isn't he? But hey ho. Never mind, Ben. Yeah, he can get 10 points. Anyway, question 12. The Spanish holiday resort Torremolinos is situated in which seaside region? The Spanish holiday resort of Torremolinos is situated in which seaside region? It isn't to be confused with the dip. That's Armasalata.
I mean, it's alright for everyone on the chat. They get this for like 90 minutes once a week. This is my life.
You make it sound like such a chore. Oh, well, I am sorry.
It's the jokes. The jokes just not funny.
You married me. Spanish holiday resort Torremolinos is situated in which seaside region?
Fish dip.
Yeah,
That's the other one.
it's a good one. You know, I've never been to Spain. Place I'd like to go to, but never been. Yeah, I was not put off though by the amount of British tourism that they get.
You don't want to go on holiday.
Yeah. So I liked about like Iceland. You didn't get any British people there. It was wonderful. There were only a few, or if there's a lot of Americans. Like they're two wonderful ladies in the foyer.
Oh my gosh.
They were amazing, weren't
We
they?
went to see the Aurora and they just had what we thought was a flask full of tea, which actually was alcohol.
It's the way they went. It's the way.
I was like, oh, you're going to say one with your tea?
They went, oh, honey, it's wine. I was like, I love you guys. You're amazing. You're fantastic. And they were so lovely, weren't they? And there was that young family as well who we sat with at breakfast. The son was a Marine. Or he did. We just got out the Marine. Yeah, they got married. Yeah. Real nice people. Question 13. Which garden ornament can be used to tell the time? Which garden ornament can be used to tell the time? We will not accept garden clocks, as in the ones that are on the wall.
What about the gnome?
No. Gnome. Gnome. Oh dear. Yeah, Grandma Joyce used to have one of those things at Tophams in Bridlington. Anybody mentioned that?
Yeah, alright.
I'm just reading the last message on the chat, that's all. We've not had any more messages on the chat since.
These still are people which are moving more sense, so we don't know any answers.
Playing with an earphone here, I should stop. I'm playing with something. I'm playing with something. I should stop playing with things. Which garden ornament can be used to tell the time?
Is there anybody else?
It's been 5 minutes.
Not if you can hear me.
What's that?
It's come through now. Anyway.
I thought it was comfortable then. Question 14. Speaking of songs, I Dreamed a Dream is a song from which musical? I Dreamed a Dream is a song from which musical? Can't say I've seen this one. Huh?
Look how much attention you were playing. It's got Hugh Jackman in it, and Russell Crowe, and I've given it away.
The problem is I'm on camera, so I can't go like that and say, "Oi, stop it," because you know, you tell me off for doing that. A wooden spoon.
I got spasm abuse.
No, it's spoonal abuse. Oh dear. I've never told them about the time. I stood behind you and I said I'm going to beat you, and you turned around and I was holding a whisk
Don't make me beat you.
and an egg. Don't make me beat you.
Oh, thanks for me. Wait. No, she's fine.
Okay. So Claire's husband, who they're on a date, says it's a chronometer. Very cool word. Didn't know that. I like the word chronometer. Are you verifying that, or are you just having a look? I don't know if Claire's typoed or she's had too many gins. Question 15. Opened in 1830, between which two English cities did the first steam-only railway run? Opened in 1830, sorry. Between which two English cities did the first steam-only railway run?
I was a bit slow on the uptake there.
See ya. We went. Did we stay in the ice hotel?
No, we bloody well did
No,
not.
we bloody well did not. No, but at times we did feel pretty icy. It was cold. But
We're cleaning horizontally.
well, upwards too at the waterfall. Yeah, it snowed upwards, which wasn't nice. And I think my foot went into that. They had a bit roped off. You couldn't step in, and I had to. And I stepped in it.
And what was it?
Halfway up my shin.
Icy water.
No, just fucking deep snow.
Right.
Opened in 1830. I didn't drop an F-bomb, I just said deep snow. I'm going to watch this back and have a look. It opened in 1830. Between which two English cities did the first steam-only railway run? Trains and... Yes. No, it's CITIS, Christine. Yes. I think so. I don't know. I've given up on grammar now, to be honest with you. Which two cities did the first steam-only railway run? Speaking of city, Hull lost again today. First game back in 3 months, and they continued where they left off. In the bottom three now, John. Not happy with that, but hey ho. Shall we go to question 16? Which Hollywood actress was also an inventor whose discoveries led to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi technologies? Which Hollywood actress was also an inventor whose discoveries led to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi technologies?
Hard one.
I think it is, but it's a good question. Really good question. she's recently added to the Inventors Hall of Fame back in 2014, I believe it was. Finally acknowledged what she did, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Which Hollywood actress was also an inventor whose discoveries led to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi technologies? Yes, Christine, it is. They're two cities. Yeah. And John watched a program about this very recently. See, John? You can't beat a good documentary. What's the one we just watched? Oh, it was about Queen and Adam Lambert, wasn't it? How they came together. Fascinating. Really good. Like chance meeting, but really, really good. Oh, yes. It is a hard one.
I can't remember the answer.
You've got the answer sheet. If you open it, I'll share it with you. Share the answer sheet with you.
Oh, but that's cheating.
No.
Cheating.
No, it's not cheating because you need to paste the answers in the chat. That's why I give you the answer sheet. There are quite a lot in the iPlayer archive. Yes, they are. But yeah, this Queen Ab Lambert one was really good. I'm not a fan of Queen, but the bloke's got some pipes. Bloody sing. Damn good singer, yeah. And he kind of fits that Freddie mould.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not Freddie Mercury by any means, but he's Adam Lambert, but no, he's not trying to be. Anyway, 17. Which planet is named after the Roman god of war? Which planet is named after the Roman god of war? I've not looked into this, but I want to know why it was named after him. Now, will you have a look?
What? Why was it?
Yeah. Do you remember which planet it is?
Yeah.
Just checking. Which planet was named after the Roman god of war? Ben saying, hello, mate. You've only missed 16 questions, pal. How are you?
I can't display how it's maybe that without another way.
Well, let's wait until we're on the intermission and you can tell me. Ben, do you want the questions posted in the chat, mate? Because I'll get Rebecca to post them for you. Or will you post the questions in the chat for Ben Bex? So you're going to get at most 3 points plus the bonus, Ben. They had a barbecue and the van down had to go to the shop. I hope he queued and was socially distant. Although to be fair, Ben, as you're a teenage boy, I think that's a good idea anyway, just socially distant from teenage boy. Now, how are you? He's got 16, so he needs up to 15 to catch up. If you would post them for him, Lex. Thank you. So, and I'll go to. We will have these. These will be up in the chat anyway for you to catch up, Ben. So we'll post them as quick as we can, and we will. Yeah. She is at the moment. I've got options coming through with things. Anyway, and I'll go to question 18. The Waldorf salad takes its name from what type of establishment? The Waldorf salad takes its name from what type of establishment? There isn't really anything else I can say about that either, to be honest with you. It's a salad. Like Polish sausage. Just cheesy's pot. Is it really? Peach Melba's named after a person as well.
16 and 17 was the same question then.
You just came just in time by question 17. Yeah, bloody hell, Ben. Now go to question number 19.
19.
Which canal runs between London and Birmingham? See, another geographical one. Industrial geographical one as well. Which canal runs between London and Birmingham? I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but... Oh, no.
Hey, what?
I can't get a mouse back.
The opposite confused. Famous thing that I have one.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good. Shall I go to question 20? And then I give you a bit of time before we go to the bonus because I need you to kind of go through it a bit because it's your baby. Question 20. My Sweet Lord was a 1971 hit for which Flora Beatle? My Sweet Lord was a 1971 hit for which former Beatle? And that is your 20 questions. Now, I'll give Rebecca a few minutes just to finish posting these for Ben. It's up to question 10 now. Once we get these posted, then I'll give you the bonus and I'll hand the mic over to Rebecca to talk you through it. I'm assuming if you can you all hear it all right still? I'm assuming you can. If not, I can just unmute their mic and mute mine. That's alright, let's look at it up.
Okay.
There you go, put it back. Just say one, that's it.
I thought that was one you're going to do anyway.
So, I've got a couple more minutes just for you to catch up. Well, I can, but it's your baby, so I wanted you to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I can't do it from that, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I'd lose all that. I'd lose that.
okay.
So the questions and the Streamlabs as well.
Right, 14.
14, you wanted up to question 15 or 16? Just include 16 as well, mate. Sorry, Becky. That's just a work habit, I'm sorry. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, and you can't really alt tab, can you, on a Chromebook either? Leaving a good computer though. Yeah, just include 16 as well. Well, and as he missed loads of bands, said as Ben. Some, not loads, but some. Somebody. No, we can't paste the banter into the chat. Yeah, I'll just have to watch back then. I'm afraid. You just have to watch back. Give me the views. If not, we'll post 17 in the chat as well. I think he got 17 anyway. I think he joined at 17. Right. Bonus round! Now, as I said, this is not my baby, it's Rebecca, so I'm going to mute me and stick her mic back on. Yeah, it'll still work. No, it should be fine. Do you want to just say something?
Something?
Lovely. Right, that's picking you up fine. I should be more distant now, but it can still hear me. So, I'm going to click the bonus round. Bonus round. Are we ready for the bonus round? We all ready for go? Shall we go? Bonus round? No.
Oh, as of 2020, there are 118 identified chemical elements. Not name them all.
Sorry, I got distracted when I did the slides. That's the right one.
Name the ones below. Okay, so what you've got is the symbol for the element on the far left, and a clue as to what it is. It might be a bit cryptic. So, Na, from the Latin natrium, Don't get too salty if you don't know it. P. From the Latin word for light bearing, wood is no match for it. K. From the Latin kalium, essential for potting fertiliser. SN. A metal you can cut with scissors. But can it, would you?
These are good.
You have to like them because you know, otherwise I'll make your life miserable.
What enjoys his head, by the way?
Fe from the Latin ferrum, a favourite of alchemists, but it doesn't glitter. Cu from the Latin cuprum. Don't tell Robert Peel his lads have gained a nickname. PB from the Latin plumbum, meaning waterworks, which is a nod to its historical uses. Not hysterical uses. Or they might get hysterical if you eat it. I don't know. ZR. Might pretend to be a girl's best friend in 3 dimensions. PT. Don't react, but it might be in your car or on your hand.
Claire Mitchell just said she's got the periodic table on the wall.
God damn it, Claire. HG. From the Latin hydrogeum, meaning water silver. There's no pressure if you don't get it.
Now, can anybody tell me what degree Rebecca's got? She's got a master's in chemistry.
Art history? Oh no chemistry.
Master's in chemistry. That's why I asked her to do this one. Because she, honest to God, she's very, very good at what she does, and she loves chemistry. It's one of her passions.
I think I've forgotten more than I ever knew.
Probably. You haven't really been a chemist for a while, have you, really? Cause
I've been a proper chemist for a while now.
the job you're doing. But yeah, so underlined is the chemical element on periodic table. No googling, or Claire, don't look at your wall. And there are cryptic clues beside them. We don't need all 118.
I wanted to go for some really like random out there ones, but I was like,
I had to stop you because some of them were very difficult, and I don't think Gaynor would have got any of them. But yeah, so that's the quiz for this week, guys. We've a bit slower than normal. We're on about an hour, but that's because we had a bit of banter at the start and a bit of issue with the mics, didn't we, as well at the beginning? But
you won't shut up.
that's the quiz for this week. I think
I'm going to put the kettle back on for another cup of tea.
Good shout.
Give people time to.
Yeah. What I'll do.
Are there definitely 10 of them too? Or...
Yeah, I've counted like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, good.
So there are 10 there. Yes, she has got a degree in clever cloggery. What I'll do, I'll leave that there for a minute. If you write down the chemical symbols now, and then have a think, when I come back from intermission, I'll leave that screen on that's up there for now. Okay, I realise I'm looking at the camera. Yeah, but I'm going to go. Well, I can't because that won't be on intermission. Because this intermission is a different screen, and
Can't you just make it the full screen?
No. What about that?
What?
It's hard to do on the fly. I should have done that really.
All right.
Hey ho. But yeah.
You could just mute it and leave.
No, because then the camera will be on and it'll be weird. So.
But then people need.
So Gaynor
to
loves a
see
chemical
all
element.
that.
Right. So if you write down what those are.
But they need the clues. Why do they won't get the clues?
And I'm going to go.
Oh, you've screwed them over, Rich. I can't believe it. The quiz is cancelled.
I'm going to go to intermission now because, well, I want to get a drink and a snack maybe and pee. So I'll see you in a few minutes. But I'll leave that screen on there. I'll come straight back to this screen after intermission. Okay, so I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Bye. still that way. Hang on a second, I'm going to switch them back.
Why don't you just put them both on?
It was
Just
too
to
echoey.
echo you all
when I
that
was
both on.
I'll put that one on instead.
That's alright. It's fine. Can I hear you alright? Right, hello. How are your heads? Scratching? Still? Painful? Actually, I've left that on there just because, yeah, it was a really good bonus. Where's that? What's that? That and the Walker's Crisp one are probably the best 2 bonus runs we've had, aren't they, I think? The Walker's Crisp one was very good. Oh dear. Well, what do you guys think of the quiz? Good, bad, extremely good question level? The question level, what was that like? Happy with it? If we can have some feedback. So, John says it could be his best bonus round yet. I thought he did well on the crisp one though. No way, that one in. It was Robin who did well. Yeah. Anyway, I've changed my beer. I've gone for a Brewdog New England IPA. The Marvel characters were good as well. Yeah, Marvel characters were. You know what? The Marvel one I thought I'd like in the shower. Believe it or not. Yeah. Things I think about in the shower. Chris Evans. Not that one. The other one. For some reason. Claire liked the lyrics question again. That I tell you what. That was. I thought of the song I had on in the week. I was trying to think of songs with Father's Day. And I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday I texted you with the name of the song and you said, yeah, go for it, that's a good idea. And then I think I ran it through twice through Google Translate. First time was a bit too obvious, so I ran it again. But what I did is I ran it into, I think, Chinese or Korean first. Yeah, so something that's not in Latin based like ours, and the European language is based in Latin. So we kind of completely changed the sentence structure, and it moved words around. So then I actually translated it from, I think it was Korean into Latin, and then into something like Spanish or something like that, and then English. So I went from out of Latin and back into Latin again, and then back into, and it just completely messed it up, and it made it funny. We were laughing for a good 5 minutes at that. Yeah. So I'll take that off now. I've not seen Takeaway. Is that on board? Salt, pepper, king prawn, chicken curry, fried rice, delicious free prawn crackers. Oh, that's a good order. That's a good order. Absolutely. So, well, I'm glad you like the questions. The lyrics question is hard, but it was good. It was a fun one. Like I say, it was fun for us. The guess in the lyrics question had something to do with my baby. I figured it'd be something to do with Dad. I went out from there because still be wrong there from Claire and Joe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, we don't often pick themes, but the past couple, because things have happened. Yeah, as things are occurring around the time of the quiz, it just kind of fits. So we did Royals last week. Well, Loose Royal last week because we included Prince and some. What was the other one? Can't remember what it was. Okay. Anyway, shall we go to the answers now? Bear in mind, I've not put Are You Ready for the Answers on the screen, so it's going to go back to last week's bonus. So let's go back to the question account. Yeah, it can go back to the bonus because I forgot to put the screen in saying, Are you ready for the answers? Oh. So, are we ready? Question number 1, answer number 1. It was not that one. Where is it? Up the Wooden Hill to Bedfordshire. It's Dame Vera Lynn's first record. I love that because that's the saying that we have in the board, isn't it? It is. I'm going up the Wooden Hill to Bedfordshire. Now, someone actually put that on board yesterday. Going up the Wooden Hill. So, you know now. You know now. And if you read a real bit, I told you where to find it. It's in the obituary on the BBC News website. Yeah, up the Wooden Hill to Bedfordshire. And God bless Vera Lynn, she was fantastic, and she kept going, didn't she? So, for a lot of years, she sung for a lot of years. So, Yeah, again, they struggled with the lyric one, and a few got that wrong. Never mind, guys. Right, question number 2. Retweet. Retweet. When you tweet and then somebody retweets it. It makes sense. You know. That one was for Darren, really, because he's a massive Twitter user. I mean, the good as head is a massive twit, but nah, he's a top lad, is Darren. And he's looking after his mum, as we say. So you know.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
I think that's a glowing endorsement.
It's a glowing endorsement. Okay, question number 3. Martin Sheen is Emilio Estevez's dad. Martin Sheen's real name is, I can't remember, but it's something Estevez, and Charlie Sheen's actually Carlos Estevez. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. So, and there's Charlie in the middle there. Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. They've only featured in a couple of movies. They're in a couple of movies together, Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the men at work. Dead good. About a couple of bin men have found a body. Question 4. Family Guy. The wonderful, the very funny Peter Griffin is from Family Guy, of course. If you haven't watched that, recommend watching up to season 7. After that, don't bother, because they just stop being funny after a while, but dead funny, dead funny. The first, I think, the first episode, it was cancelled after the second series, and the first episode of season 3, they list off all the shows that replaced it and got cancelled. So funny. So funny. Oh, it's fantastic. It's a long scene, but it's hilarious. It's really good, honestly. Worth watching. Question 5. Pride and Prejudice. Or the horror version, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yes. Need to watch that. I've not watched that yet, and I need to watch it. I mean, it's dead good.
No.
Pride and Prejudice. But if you put Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, I might give you the point for that.
No.
Nah, Pride and Prejudice. No, it's just Pride and Prejudice. Okay. Okay. Have you got the question sheet up on the screen, or have you got the chat still up on the screen?
Why?
I'm just asking. So I can't remember which one the next one is.
It's the one about. Oh no.
We're just posting them now, Joe. Joe said, have the answers been posted?
Yeah.
No. We're just going over them now, Joe. So if you missed any. Only 2 series had me howling within seconds of seeing it for the first time. Both Lecter and Family Guy. The other one for me was Father Ted. Father Ted. I wanted to put a Father Ted question in this, but it was too niche. I was really disappointed in myself because that was so good. Honestly, I love Father Ted. Anyway, question 6. Graham and Damon Hill or Keke and Nico Rosberg needed both names and possibly surname for your answer to get the point.
You just say, like, daddy and son Hill. I don't think so.
No, if you said father and son Hill or father and son Rosberg, no, you got to get the names, first name and surname if you can, or first name and surname, please. And if you want the years, so 2016 and 82 for Nico and Keke. Graham was 19. I want to say 62 and perhaps 68 for Graham, and Damon famously in 96. Should have won in 5, but Schumacher was a cheat because he rammed Hill off the track. And 4th, actually. Right, so there you go. Question 7. Anakin Skywalker. Controversial choice of image of Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. Now, I must admit, he hits sand, it's coarse and gets everywhere. But with the script he was given, he didn't do too bad. And that duel in Revenge of the Sith between him and Ewan McGregor was absolutely brilliant because they matched each other perfectly. Like, all the moves were perfectly in sync with each other. It was fantastic. Really, really well done. So, question 8. Papa Don't Preach. It was Papa Don't Preach. I bet you were waiting for that one, weren't you, for ages? Now, don't ask me how it got that, but that's how it got. But that's how it. That's the chorus we chose. And childcare. So if anybody got question 8, well done for you guys. But we were laughing our backsides off at that for about a good 5 minutes. Childcare. Claire got it. Dana got it. Wonky's got it. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Anybody else get that one? Bang, me too. I hate sound. It's course it's rough and gets everywhere. Yep. So Papa Don't Preach by Madonna. John didn't get it. Christine didn't get it. Well, Joe got number 3, I think. Yeah, he can see it now, can John? Yeah, he can see it now. You've got to look, haven't you? You've got to look. You've got to look hard at those ones. Roy didn't get it. Joyce loved it though. Higgitine got it. Well done, mate. Yeah, sorry guys. It was a good one. That was really tough, and I promise next week is going to be just as tough. Question number 9. It's the Privy Council. No. The etymology, I looked into this. Privy spelt like that means close circle. Yeah? Privy with 2 V's means it's from the French meaning private place. So, there we go. Different privy. So, there we go. Joe got number 4, Claire got number 9, Wonkies didn't, Gaynor did, Christine didn't get it unfortunately, Roy didn't get number 8. Sorry, bud. Christine got number, yeah, she didn't get number 9. So we go to question 10. And the knickerbockers are a pair of short trousers. And the KBG, for good measure. Don't lick your screen, John, I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, you would have thought it would be underpants, wouldn't you? Underwear. But no, they are knickerbockers.
And the ones at top and are particular.
Ones at top, as are the ones I get from Gelato.
No, because they're good Sunday.
Yeah. No, but I mean, whenever I go to Topham's, I've got 2 standard orders. That ice cream and a coffee and cream from Nana Eileen. That ice cream for me is banging. And now I've got to get one. Now I've got to order both now every time I go to Bridlington. My grandma Joyce as well. Yeah, so did we. Yeah. They are the best ice creams, aren't they? John got that one right. Why am I not surprised? It's a Saturday, Sunday. Question 11, it's called the Midnight Sun, which I think we kind of gave it away in our discussion. Midnight and sun's up. It's called Midnight Sun. Really, isn't it? Joyce has gone. Is doing really well. It's Joyce, well done. Claire got that one. Christine got number 10. So did Gaynor. Joyce, 9 out of 10 so far. John failed number 11. I'm surprised, mate. Gutted for you, mate. But yes, for Gaynor. And the Wonkies. Claire didn't get it, unfortunately. Has anyone? Where's Michelle? When did she posted any answers yet? Christine didn't get it, I'm afraid. Sorry, bud. Next question, number 12, is the Costa del Sol. Coast of the Sun in English. I was going to put that as well, but I didn't. But yeah, it's the Costa del Sol. I've never been, don't intend to go. Because it's been too anglicised, and I think all you hear it being like English bars and... No, I do want to go in Spain. In Spain, I'd love to go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Especially around April. No, May. Little circuit just outside Barcelona.
Oh,
Spanish Grand Prix.
behave.
Question 13. It's a sundial.
From no first. Now
It's a sundial.
it took a while to get there.
Some nice restaurants on the Costa del Sol. Yeah, I bet there is as well, actually. Yeah, I believe it, mate.
Feel you being like.
Michelle can't work out how to do a twig. 8 out of 12. So far. Gainer says we should go to Rose near Barcelona. It's beautiful. Yeah, I've heard it's nice. Rose is near Barcelona. Are you playing with the tape measure? Just play with just play. She's playing with the tape measure. Sorry, guys, if you heard that. Question 14. Les Mis, of course. And I didn't get it from the extended clues Rebecca gave. No, and to be fair to you, you didn't actually say the answer like I did. Like I usually do. Les Mis. Does anyone know how that song goes? I dreamed a dream of times gone by. I dreamed a dream of times gone by. Question 15. Liverpool and Manchester. Of course, the two most industrial cities back in the Victorian era. Liverpool and Manchester. First steam-only railway. I think some other railways were run by horse-drawn, or there were some that were some other form of propulsion. I can't remember what it is. It's some kind of piston-driven. I'm not 100% sure. I was reading about it earlier and I just couldn't fully understand what it was saying. Yeah, one of those bloody things. Oh, well, when I dreamed a dream of times gone by when hope was high and life worth living. Absolutely, mate. So, there we go. For Liverpool and Manchester, two most industrial cities in Britain, I would suggest at the time as well. You reckon? Probably. Well, what was 14? Should I go with 14? Les Mis. Les Mis. No, it's Les Mis. There you go. Just come back to it, Ben, for you, mate. There we go. Question 16. Hedy Lamarr. That's Hedy Lamarr right there. She's an Austrian American. She was in films in Europe in the 1930s, and she fled to the US during the outbreak of the war. The thing she invented was a radar system that was not blockable for torpedoes, and the military wouldn't use it because it wasn't from the military. She's civilian, and Matt Lamar's mum, very good, and it wasn't actually patented and used until the 50s. Hedy Lamarr. Without her, we would not have Bluetooth, which my earphones connect to my phone with, or Wi-Fi either. So, that's the one. The wonderful Hedy Lamarr, who spent the end of life in isolation. Yes, it was. That was it, yeah.
By synchronizing a mid-range they drafted the details and the
Fantastic, really. And then it led to that discovery is what gave us Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, because the frequency of
red spectrum technology incorporated into Bluetooth and legacy with Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Fantastic, eh? Fantastic, absolutely. What a brilliant woman she was. And she didn't have any degrees either. She taught herself. It was purely self-taught, I think. You had no problem education in the sciences. Anyway, so question 17 then. It's Mars. It was Mars, and it was called the Red Planet because it was named after Mars. The god of war because.
People seem to find the link between seeing redness in the sky and then happening. I don't know.
Her mic isn't messing up. She just we're on the same one, Ben. She's the other side of the table to me, so it's not picking her up as directionally as me. So she's a little bit fainter than I am.
You in the middle of the table.
But if I put it on, you get echo.
It doesn't matter, leave it then.
I've left it off. Anyway, question number 18.
Just poor technical setup from the part of the one half of this quizzing duo.
I'm going to get a better mic. Trust me.
You're gonna get back on.
Waldorf. It was a hotel. Michelle's found a tick. Yes, it's a hotel. The Waldorf Hotel. Several of those all around the world. Waldorf Astoria, Chicago, New York, London.
I like a wood of salad.
Walnuts. I like a Caesar salad. They're all right.
Okay.
Well, what was that hotel? Well, remember that one we had at the restaurant in Edinburgh? We had the little aperitif.
Oh my god, yeah!
And he said it's a Waldorf salad or a Caesar salad. And you had to eat it in one.
It was an American dish.
Mm.
The cracking restaurant where we had the taster menu bought for us, didn't we? For
£250, yeah.
As a wedding gift.
Yeah.
Off work, and I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah, we can.
And the Caesar salad came out, and it was
that big. It was like that big, half of that.
It was a lozenge.
Yeah.
And it was green, and we ate it, and it was clearly like some sort of lettuce gel on the outside, and then we had this like creamy stuff. It was delicious.
The baked potato.
It sounds gross, but it was actually delicious.
The baked potato.
Yeah.
In the espresso cup. Genius. It was like a mousse, and it tastes just like a baked potato with cheese and butter. It was brilliant. Oh, it was so good.
Anyway, that's enough of that.
Castle Terrace Restaurant in Edinburgh. If you're ever in Edinburgh and you want somewhere expensive, and 250 quid to the taste menu, somewhere expensive and delicious, that restaurant is phenomenal. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Question: it's the Great Union Canal between Birmingham and London. Great Union. Quite a big canal as well. I thought it was only in parts of London, but I didn't realise it went all the way to Birmingham as well. Obviously, the industrial cities in the south, well, Midlands. So. That's it. Question 19. And last but not least, 20. The great George Harrison. I know, because the screen's there on that side of me. Yeah, the late great George Harrison. What a guitar player! Arguably the best instrumentalist in the Beatles. Great guitar player.
Okay.
Claire Mitchell said she guessed the Great Central Canal. Ah, sorry, mate. And the mother of all canals, John says. Absolutely, pal. Absolutely.
The
Birmingham Canal, yeah. And you all, and quite a few of you got number 20. Well done, guys. Right, 18 out of 20 for Sarah Higgy. Whoa, and hang fire. Hang fire, because you've got the bonus round yet, and you don't know how you've done yet, do you? You wrote George Harrison, then changed it to John Lennon. Ah! We know. Gaynor got 19 out of 20. What happened to her putting all of her answers in the YouTube chat anyway? Right, shall we do the bonus round? Are you ready for the bonus round answers? You want to talk us through these, Bex? There you go. You wanted to explain what you did, why you put what you did in the clues?
Oh, the clues?
This is close to. I can close the window. You might be quiet.
Anyway, Potassium is in fertiliser in potash. It's also in explosives, but we won't go there. Tin. SN is tin, which is a metal you can cook with scissors, but you can with it, so you put tin cans. Anyway. Ferrum is iron. And apparently alchemists used to try and turn iron into gold, but didn't succeed.
There's a story of alchemy, yeah.
Copper, because Robert Peel set up the police force and they're called coppers.
The police act, yeah.
What did else do it? Plumbum, which was waterworks. So you used to have lead pipes for water, which systematically poison people, but there you go. Used to be lead pipes. Where did I get to? ZR is zirconium because cubic zirconia is a fake diamond. So diamonds are a girl's best friend, and zirconium in 3 dimensions would be a cubic zirconium. Think about it. Platinum is PT. It's in your catalytic converter in your car, but you also make jewellery out of it, so it's in your car or in your hand.
Yep.
And HG is mercury, which if you are measuring pressure, you can measure it in millimetres of mercury, which is why there's no pressure if you don't get it.
So, that was that. That was a good bonus round. Well done, Bex. That was fantastic.
I'm not doing next week's.
No, that was really, really good. I really like that.
Gaynor got 29 out of 30.
Well done. Now,
I think we need to banner.
yeah. Great cryptic clues, John says. Well done, mate. So we got. I was looking at that,
and I saw Michelle. No, Michelle got 25. Claire got 25. So I saw the Wonkies.
Michelle got 25, did you say?
And Sarah and the Hickeys got 28. Now I sat there thinking,
tiebreaker. But no, Gaynor comes in with a 29.
So hang on, who have we got where when? So
Right.
what did Joe get?
Joe's not put hers up yet.
What did Dawn and Martin get?
Right, let's go back to the main cam. So we got. Hello, guys. I'm big again now. There you go. That was pretty good though. That's a really good bonus round, wasn't it?
Dawn
Right.
and Martin.
So we haven't got Dawn and Martin. The Wonky Warriors.
Yes.
I missed that. 28.
28. And Claire?
Claire Mitchell, 25.
What about Alistair?
Alistair,
Christine.
Alistair 19. Christine beat him with 20. Well done. Joyce and Bob got 20.
20.
Well done. Well done. Really good. Have we got Roy Boys yet? What was yours, Roy Boy?
Robbo's.
John got. He posted it. 24. Well done, John. That was really good.
24. What did Sarah and the Hickeys get?
28. Have you got Ben? Ben got 10.
No Tim Bunny, no Alan, no Gary, no Asia.
But in Ben's defence, he's not done his GCSE yet. He probably won't either. You know.
Still need Joe's.
Still waiting for yours, Joe. Because you said you got 20. You want me to put the answers to the bonus round back up again for you, mate? Roy got 13.
Did you get Robbo's? Oh, yeah,
John got 24. I'll stick that back up again for you so you can just check off your bonus round. And then I'll flip back to the main cam
You
before
get
we go.
Roy's and Joe's.
Roy Boy got 13 out of 30. Joe's still doing. He's still marking. Joe Gillett Smith still marking hairs. Great quiz this week, thank you. Really good quiz from Joyce, thank you very much, Joyce. We really do work hard on these. This is most of our Saturday. It's been most of our Saturday today doing this. I started very early this morning.
Excuse you.
Our Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, baby gently sleeps. Close this week, yeah, it was really good scores this week. Actually, really well done, guys, all of you. You know, if you got over 20 or whatever. Joe, what was your final score, Joe? Because I've just put that up for you to Joe to check those off. But yeah, I really like that bonus round. That was really good, Bex. Well done on that one. Thanks again, Team Health. Thank you, John, for playing. I'm just waiting for Joe Gaylett Smith to come back with our answers. I'll just leave that back on there for another minute or so, and then I'll go back to the main cam before. So we're going to announce the winner again for the umpteenth time. Oh dear. So, no, okay, let's go back to main cam. So, winner again. Very, very close. A couple of 28s in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But Gainer, well done. And Gainer, I didn't mention this on the stream earlier, and I completely forgot. The winner, the weekly winner, gets to pick the banner for next week on Boring Group for Original Boars. If you're not a member, Roy Boy, I recommend you join. It's a good laugh. Joe got 28 as well. Well done, Joe. Well, wait, hang on a second. Wait, 18 plus 7 is not 28. 18 plus 7 is 25, Joe. Your maths failed you. It's a Kiwi 28, we'll give her that.
A Kiwi 28.
It's a Kiwi 28. But that's 25. 18 plus 7 plus 10.
How does that work out?
I don't know. That's 35. Only 30 points on offer. Joe, what score did you get, love? So, yeah, the winner gets to pick the banner for
18 out of 20.
Plus 7, I think that's supposed to be plus 7 out of 10.
Plus 7 out of 10.
So yeah, the winner gets
Which is
to pick
still
the,
not 28.
the winner gets to pick the banner for Boring Group for Original Boars for the next week. Well done, Joe. Again, Gainer. And the overall winner will win a piece of crap from Amazon from me directly to the value of up to perhaps slightly over £5, depending on the piece of crap that I find. Now, I don't have a donations link, but I can put one in there to increase the value of said piece of crap. But no, in all seriousness, guys, thank you for playing. I really enjoy these quizzes. They're a good laugh for me and for Bex, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
you know, the both of us really enjoy them.
Well done to Dawn and Martin and Sarah and the Higgies for coming second with 28, which
28
is a very, very respectable score.
I mean, 25, 20.
And then we had lots of 25s this week.
Yeah. I mean, I was reading the feedback after the submission. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, it was really, really hard. I've not done well." But you've outdone yourself. I'm going to make them harder next week. I tell you, I'm going to make them even harder. I'm going to have to go to the hard pool. Well, what's the situation at the top of the table, Rebecca?
I'm just sorting it out now because somebody hasn't put me a total column on, so I can't tell.
Sorry, I forgot to put the total column on.
You can't get the staff these days.
I know. Shall we do the tiebreaker while we're here?
You want the total for last week and this week?
Yeah.
So Gainer's in the lead, 55.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got joint second place. We've got Dawn and Martin and Michelle. Then Joe coming next in fourth. Then Claire. Then Robbo.
So you're in sixth there, John, aren't they? So yeah, well done. I mean, is it tight? How tight is it at the top? What's
It's
the
pretty
score
good.
between 1 and 6?
So we've got 55 is the top score.
Mm-hmm.
Second is 50 points. So that's Dawn and Martin and Michelle. Then 49 for Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And then 44 for Claire. And 41 for Robbo.
That's really good. That's tight again. It was tight last month though, wasn't it? So yeah. But are we halfway through the series, or should we give it?
I don't know because we've only got next week, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, one more week in June, so we might just move it over for an extra week or two maybe.
It's you being lazy having a gap, isn't it?
It's because we wanted a week off. That's all it
You
was.
wanted a week
So I wanted a week off, yeah. Because I mean, Grace had done this for about 9 weeks. Anyway, so Gainer, you need to message John with your boring pick of the week. And anyone who's not a member of Boring Group's Original Boards, click the link in the doobly-doo and join. It's a good laugh on that there Facebook. Well, we're going to go back to the questions. And we're going to do the tiebreaker. Shall we do this? This is again Rebecca's. She found this one and it's really good. Are we ready for this?
Just for fun at this point.
Just for fun, however, it could separate person. No. Okay, it's Father's Day tomorrow in the UK.
And in America.
And in America as well. Okay, I don't know. Many of you will be sending cards to your paternal loved ones. According to the Greetings Card Association of the UK, to the nearest 10 million, how much did the UK spend on greeting cards in 2019? Father's Day tomorrow, many of you are sending cards to their loved ones. Paternal loved ones. According to the Greetings Card Association of the UK, to the nearest 10 million, how much did the UK public spend on greetings cards in 2019? Answers on a greetings card, 2. Good, that one, isn't it? Really good question, that. Really good. Shall we see?
That's all greetings cards, not just Father's Day cards.
All greetings cards.
Yeah.
Why? 'Cause I was going to say if it was just Father's Day cards, wow, somebody really loved their dad.
Yeah.
Or did they? To Dad, you're a bit of a dick. Love.
Elliot and Evan.
Elliot and Evan, the man, and Thea, my 3.
Hey, Thea would never use such language.
Nah. Oh!
Did you just give it away? Richard Hales!
I got the mouse on my finger. So I just didn't even see that. And answers on a postcard too. I was very quick to take it off. So, quick flash of the score there. How much to the nearest 10 million? How much did the UK public spend on greetings cards in 2019?
Oh, it came up for ages, Richard.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
How many people have got this bob on?
Anyway, so thanks for joining. See you next week.
Bye! Oh dear. Claire says 1,700 million pounds.
I think it might be 1.7 billion pounds.
It is, I'll give you the answer. It's 1.7 billion pounds. Good job their quiz isn't riding on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, 1.7 billion pounds spent on greetings cards in 2019. Now, I'm sorry, but I've got to say this. That's a lot of waste. And greetings cards can't be recycled because of them. Some most greeting cards can't be recycled because of the sheen on the printing.
And the glitter and all that.
And the glitter and all that kind of stuff. So, if you intend to send a card, please send a recyclable one for sustainability.
This has been a public service announcement.
This is because you know they're an absolute wrecker of the environment.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's probably worth it.
Yeah. We'll leave it at there. 1.7 billion pounds. Claire makes her own cards. Well done, guys. Anyway, thanks for playing, guys. Yes, I gave away the answer, didn't I? Sorry about that. I caught the mouse pad on my laptop. But anyway, really, thank you for playing. It was a good laugh, as always. Well done, Gainer, yet again. Please PM John with your photo choice. I'm sure John will contact you for the procedure. It doesn't have to be your photograph. It can be somebody else's from the BG Fob. And yeah, Roy Boy keeps his cards in folders. We are not counting Pokemon cards here, Roy. But yeah, if you're not a member of Borrowing Group for Original Boards, it's in the bit below. Twitter at Rich Hills, Instagram at Rich Hills, Snapchat, I never use it. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys, for playing. Thank you all for playing, and I'll see you next week. Bye.